Is this thing on? Uh, testes? Testes. Testes, 1, 2. It's, the Outlaw Window, Cleaner podcast. Oh, yeah. These dudes are doing a podcast, and it's, this dude's name is Squeegee. Squeegee, that, dumbass Tanner dude, and some stupid dumbass that likes, Bon Jovi or something. That, Tim Huber dude.
That is the
He probably likes
smoothest
Ellen,
pull
too.
I've ever felt going in and out.
Take it away, dumbass.
Yo, what up?
What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
Kicking it, dude.
Kicking it old school, man.
School, right? Okay.
Still sharing.
All right.
Oh, there's Jason, Henry, and other peeps.
Hey, there's people watching.
Already?
Wow. Well, while I'm watching it, I'll like it real quick.
It's the main thing. The main thing is that you watch. That you like it.
Yeah. Especially since 10 people are on, and there's only 3 likes. So.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like, I'm gonna watch, but I'm not gonna like it.
It literally takes a half a second
Right.
on the podcast, and I liked it. So it's really not that hard.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah. And after, man, what's up with all you guys? Anything good?
Huh? No.
0 good?
0 good in my life.
Sharing away.
All the shares.
Well, for everybody that's wondering, John Tornboney and Ron Musgraves are both fucking a couple of fucking hoes taken in the ass on the regular. So they're not here tonight. They're too busy.
Would that happen to both of those guys?
Well, I confirmed. Ron was like, "Let's do the podcast next on the 26th." I'm like, "All right." So, I hit up John Tornboner, and I'm like, "Does the 26th work for you?" And he's like, "Yeah, it works great for me." Da 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 da. Thanks for having us on. Whatever. So I'm like, "Cool." So I go to fucking,
John
confirm.
The Tuesdays with Maury guy?
Yeah. So I'm like, I fucking do all that fucking shit, and then, I confirm it, and then Monday he messaged me and tells me that he can't do it because he's got to take his daughter to college.
Well,
so,
I mean, is it a private college or is it a state college?
I don't care what kind of college it is. How do you not fucking know that you're taking your kid to college? How do you not know that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I asked specifically, I'm like, will this work? So that ship's probably sailed.
What about Ron? Why didn't Ron come on?
Need some fiber.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming they came on here to talk shit. And
that's the place to do it.
Yeah, and if John Tornboney's not here to fucking, I'm assuming, back up his bullshit, then maybe that's why he didn't come on. I don't know. But this is the second time Ron has done that, so,
Well, apparently our podcast wasn't ready for them. We weren't ready for the hot fire.
Ready for prime time. They're ready for prime time. Okay, well.
Right.
I think it would have been fun.
We can't handle what they're putting down.
No, I don't think that would be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, they said something to that effect about us. Like, are you ready for this? I'm like, on one of their shits or whatever, Like, oh, I don't know if they're ready for us. And I'm like, man, have you watched our podcast, or you just fucking like, are you new?
Yeah, fucking tear everyone a new asshole. So.
Right. So we're coming to you guys live from the huge convention right now, just so everyone's aware. That's where we're
this
at.
is convention week, yeah? Or is that next week?
That's right now.
When is convention?
The huge convention is right now.
Wow.
I just went live
How's that going?
piano museum.
Yeah.
How's your new barbecue, DJ?
What's that?
How's your new barbecue?
Oh, I don't have it. I don't have
Pick
it.
it up.
3 weeks.
That's
3 weeks. Picking it up in 3 weeks. It's not
Look, I
3
got
weeks.
my
It's like
work cut
4
out for
weeks,
me.
ain't it?
I hope it's 4 weeks, man.
The
I got a lot of shit to
Well,
get done.
I'm not trying to be a dickhead or nothing, but the whole smoker thing, that's not like that's a big surprise. We've been talking about that for almost a year.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
that you were going to get the smoker ready back when I was still
Sounds
wearing a
like Mark's a little
sweatshirt.
bit of procrastinating on it. You know what I mean?
Nah, dude, I got a full-time job, bitch.
Ah!
I'm
full-time
building two
Farting on
water
boxing.
sheds. Listen, it'll be ready.
I don't care if it
It'll
is or it
be
ain't.
fucking
Whatever.
Ready to go.
You don't
I
have to
saw
bring.
the-
You don't have
I
to
saw
bring that skid or that smoker. I could give a fuck less. I don't care. Whatever. It doesn't
Fucking
matter
myself.
to. It doesn't matter to me at all. I'm being 100% honest right now. I don't fucking care. I'll go buy something. I don't. Whatever. I've got a pull. I've got 2 pure water machines. They work just fine.
Okay.
So
Go get you a
I
nice
got-
Troy built smoker.
I got
Nice
I
little
got a $97 char grill from Walmart that I can.
yeah,
smoke
I got
with. You know
I
what
got
I'm saying?
I got a firebox on the side of my barrel grill now, and I've been smoking with that all summer, and it works fine.
Okay.
I can't really. I've never smoked before in my life, so I'm just bullshit.
It's not that
I thought you
hard.
smoke every day.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do smoke every day, but I don't smoke weed.
It's not that. It's not too hard.
It is hard. Trust me, it is hard.
Once you get your
'Cause if you don't know
temperatures
what
and
the fuck
everything,
you're doing,
just figuring out
it's
the
not that hard,
temperature.
but you have to.
I don't have patience.
Yeah, you have to have
I don't have
patience,
patience.
and you got to dedicate yourself to that smoker for many hours. You know?
Right. I get bored
That's-
after 3.
Yeah.
Just time, dude.
We just
time.
have so many barbecue joints around us now. Literally. I mean,
Are they
within
good,
a
though?
5 mile.
Are they
I
good?
mean, yeah, we got a few good ones. We got a
Yeah.
couple nationals too, or regionals too. But
Yeah.
I mean, we got some good barbecue, but they all kind of taste the same, you know.
Mhm.
So it's just wild that you got 5 barbecue joints in like a 5 mile.
I've always said if you want to, before you walk through the door, the easiest way to tell, for the most part, if they got good barbecue is drive around the store or drive behind the store and see if there's a pile of wood out there. If there
Yeah.
ain't no pile of wood, there's most likely.
Oh, they all have smokers, man. They're all smoking.
Yeah.
We even got a cargo ship container, like restaurant type deal.
Uh-huh.
They've just opened up their 3rd location in this pandemic, and they just rent an outlot with a shipping container, and they smoke
Nice.
their shit. I mean, they're gorgeous looking buildings, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's you just roll up, you order it online, it's all technological and shit.
High tech.
High tech.
Ecologies.
High technology.
There you go. Some of them words just,
That's for learned folks.
yeah. I'm in Ohio, brother.
So what's going on
Speak
in
for
your
yourself.
world, though, Tim? We haven't seen you for a month or two.
I'm building another business, so it's
Oh
kind
yeah.
of yeah.
Care to share about that or no?
Soon,
Yeah.
soon. It's coming out soon. It's got an October 1st launch date, so we'll see.
Really?
It's completely different than what I'm doing, but I've learned. I don't know. We'll see. I
Amway.
paid for everything, and now I'm just going through the training of it all, and
Yeah.
plus, I mean, we're not getting our summer law. I had to force vacations just to get 2 weeks off this year. Because
Well,
I
that's a good
just
thing.
planned this whole thing with the summer law, but the summer law is not happening.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Everybody's selling their house. You know what I mean? So everybody wants their windows cleaned for the pictures and shit.
Cool.
But soon. Couple weeks. I'll be done
Now,
with
is this something you're going to do alongside your window cleaning business, or is
Yeah.
it something you're going to do? Maybe
Yeah.
the wife is going to do.
just a second.
Let me guess. You're gonna start a T-shirt business.
Definitely not.
You got a plotter.
I've been
You got a
selling
plotter.
t-shirts.
You got a young woman
No.
that's got kids that you've
God,
lured from across the country to start a T-shirt business, correct or no?
Do it. You're gonna sell cat t-shirts.
Yeah, there's
What
a
up,
huge
Chris?
market. I was just going to say, there's a huge market for cat T-shirts.
Cat
Yeah.
t-shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and pressure wash T-shirts.
Pressure
too.
wash T-shirts too.
There's
Yeah.
I've literally got 4 t-shirt companies within 3-4 miles. They all compete against each other.
Yeah.
That's definitely not a business. That's a tough business. You bought an existing company.
It sucks.
TJ's going hard in the paint tonight.
Oh, I forgot that I had
Why
it.
don't I go directly to
But you bought an existing brand, right?
Oh.
So you all right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm high. What do you want from me?
No, I'm saying you bought an existing brand, right?
Eh.
When you,
They didn't really
I
have
don't
a brand. They just made shit that people asked for, so it's not like a brand per se. More like
Right.
I bought a company name.
I want a restaurant in the end, and that's where I'm.
First of all, I'm not smoking a fucking cigarette right now. I'm smoking weed. I'm smoking a blunt and a fucking vape pen, Marcus. So mind your fucking business at the same time. So mind your business.
I was gonna say, like, you're going hard in the paint tonight, like smoking a blunt and a pen.
Because I felt like it.
I know.
And this blunt's got a bunch of fucking distillate in it as well.
It's still America, right? Do what you fucking want.
That's
son.
fucking right.
Mark, I gave a huge hint in that group we all posted in with everybody in there.
I know. I didn't. But if we guess, will you let it out?
I built my business. I built my business over 7 years off Angie's List, Groupon, all that shit. And
Yeah.
every time they're always the motherfuckers getting the biggest piece. So I bought
Hey, Flapjack City, you got on here to talk shit. I'm gonna fucking block you from the channel and have everyone that I had subscribed to your channel unsubscribe to it. Mind your P's and fucking Q's here. Go ahead, Tim.
I bought into a platform that's Groupon style and all that shit. Badge tour list. So that's finally, after 3 years, it's coming out. So I'm going to start selling everything. I can sell anything and everything, gift cards and everything. So it'll just be my shit. Licking County, 176,000 people. Start out there, do a bunch of radio advertising, get hooked up with the local radio station.
What are you doing?
Build the brand. Like
Sounds
a Groupon style.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
not like feed service or like something like that.
Nah, it's just, I'm it, man. If you go on Groupon, you buy a deal. Like I'm going out and selling deals, like to business owners, helping them build their brand. Because that's how we build. I built a catalog of 6,300 names off of Groupon and Angie's List and shit. So
But this isn't Groupon. This is a new up and coming one.
This is fucking tampon.
Yeah.
I mean Timpon.
It's called Dad's Chore List. But yeah, I'm pulling all our shit off all the daily deal sites. I've been off Angie's List. I'm finally off Groupon. I'm going to focus on building this with our stuff. I've done $500,000 in sales in 7 years off these sites. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've paid out 40%, up to 50%.
Is
So,
is that geared more towards service industry, or you said
restaurant service, anything. Could do anything. So I don't know. I put the money into it. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I figured if this year I'm not going to go,
Man,
I'm not going to be broke going into winter.
You can't miss the target if you don't shoot, bro.
Right. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
man, you know me. You know what I'll do this winter if I don't find something else to do. I'm going to serve.
Yeah.
And man, I'm fucking getting too old for that shit.
All right.
You know?
I'm honestly thinking about picking up a part-time job this winter, whether I need it or not.
I just need something to do.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your mind going. You know.
Well, I'm thinking
I
about
don't-
maybe going and stocking shelves at the drugstore or something. You know, just whatever, just something to
I
do.
can imagine TJ being a bartender and just like, oh, you want a drink? Go fuck yourself.
Nah, I couldn't do bartender. I can't do bar people. I can't do drunks.
Yeah.
I just can't do
That's
it.
what
I've been
I was a
surrounded by them my
bartender.
whole life. I know how to handle them.
Tim, do you have headphones
I-
in, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to find something, and this is something I
Uh-huh.
kind of learned how to do from years of dealing with them. So, I mean, the site's got everything. I just had a bunch of local people because I'm only doing this Licking County.
Right.
It's going to be small,
Okay.
and just let it kind of bleed out from
So
there.
is it like you buy a territory, or you have to buy more territories to go
I
outside of
don't.
Lincoln?
Oh
Really
shit!
fucking
Marcus is delivering
the
pizza.
flat-
I might
yeah.
even do that. That sounds fucking great, man. TJ become
Yeah.
a WCR sales rep, bro. Dude, I already am. I'm their number one fan, dude. I thought you knew.
I got I bought into it. The way I bought into it, basically paid for the platform, and I pay a licensing fee every month.
Yeah. Okay.
It's what it is.
That's cool.
So yeah, I'm going to be one of the first non-radio or non-newspaper, using the service. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's gonna be different. We'll see.
So you just
Something
gonna
to
like
do.
fucking do shit, like mow lawns and fucking shit?
Ah, man, I'm gonna I know half the we have a huge town of independent restaurants. We're not a big chain town as far as restaurants go. So I know a lot of the restaurant owners. I'll go in, do deals for them, get a little cut off of it. You know, sell gift cards for the people that can't sell gift cards because I do all that shit. You know, sell my shit, sell somebody else's shit.
He's doing that shit in Camden. I heard that's not a great place.
That shit had like National Guard when nobody had National Guard. Right?
I heard Camden's out of control.
It's been out of control for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Dude.
So,
Dude, I think
if you guys see the guy in the
Last
chat,
night was intense.
you see that guy that's in the chat, Flapjack City, everybody, go subscribe to his channel because he's needy as fuck.
Seems to be that way.
I love him. Adam's my buddy. I've known Adam for a long time, but, he's super needy, dude.
He's like that fucking fishing, hunting dude, right?
Yeah, he's fucking great,
hillbilly
dude.
guy.
Yeah, I wish he would do more videos because the dude is fucking great, man. He's a United States postman. He fucking a part-time gamer. He's shaped like a Lego person. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. Subscribe to his channel, Flapjack City. He just needs to do more fucking videos. If he did more videos, his channel, I think, would blow up because he's fucking hilarious. And he's out fishing and shit in West Virginia, on the rivers and lakes and shit in West Virginia. It's perfect. I told him, I was like, dude, you're going to get a bunch of subscribers if you keep up with it. I think he's been sick or something. I think he's been in the hospital.
What's he sick with?
I don't know. I think he might have had. He alluded to the fact that he may have had COVID, but I haven't talked to him because every time I get online to play a video game for an hour or so, he fucking doesn't speak to me. So whatever. But he'll come on the podcast fishing for fucking YouTube views.
Yeah.
Perfect.
When we get them subscribers. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear what you're up to.
Yeah, he's definitely a mailman. I would have him on the podcast, but he, like I said, he don't speak to me only on here when he's looking for fucking subscribers.
Uh-oh.
But I'd have him on here. Adam's great, man. Adam's a good dude. We met playing a video game called DC Universe. It's been out for like 9 years. It's where you take and make your own superhero. And you, through playing the game, you fucking, like, build your character up in strength and shit like that, you know what I mean? So, more skill points. And attributes of that nature. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons back in the day. I mean, I wish I could explain it better, but
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Did you see that game that's the new trailer for the Suicide Squad game, like Kill the Justice League?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't really pay attention to anything anymore in the video game world.
It looks fucking dope.
I get on and play like the kids bought me a new PlayStation for this past Christmas. I turned it on for the third time this week. Maybe the fourth time this week. So I barely use it, you know what I mean? But I feel like I should because they spent their money on it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I just don't have the time that I used to have to play video. I like fucking window cleaning fucking like takes it all out of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in the summer. It's cool in the wintertime, you know what I mean? There ain't a lot to do. There's snow on the ground. It's fucking 12 below zero. What are you going to do outside? You know what I mean? Play with your dick? You know what I mean? So that's how I got into playing video games in the first place.
Video games.
What's that? You play video games too, don't you, Seth?
Yeah. So like my whole thing is like I get home and then I'm like, oh, I could make like 10 phone calls and like try to book some work, or I could play video games and I'm like, yeah, I'll book some work.
Right.
Normally, like by the time I hit this time every year, I'm like, fuck it. But this year, I'm like, I gotta make as much money as I can before the season ends.
Right.
Like,
right.
Like, that shit's starting up around Christmas, and I'm like, I gotta get after it.
Right. I've got my fucking September almost fully fucking booked, which is awesome. And I've got fucking 6 appointments. I've got 6 appointments at the very beginning of October too, so that's really fucking good.
Shit, man, that's great.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
Do you think restaurants are gonna come back for you by September? Or
I don't know about the restaurants. The restaurants, but I feel like the gutter cleaning and shit like that is real. I think that's what's, because I get calls constantly for gutters and I pass them all the time. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't do gutters.
You gotta get Uriah that gutter cleaning tool that he can operate with like the fucking with the remote.
Yeah.
And just bring him there and have him fucking do that shit. You know what I mean? You seen that thing?
Well, I got the hookup now. Yeah, I got the hookup now. My cousin Mike is, anytime I want the tow behind, I just pull the tow. I fucking do. It's nice, man.
Yeah,
Super
just tell
nice.
Uriah it's a video game and he put you up there. You know
I
what I mean?
pull
Like,
up to the side. Right, I pull up to the side of the house, set the feet down, raise the basket up, clean one side of the house, drop it, drive around, do it again, set it in one spot, do the whole fucking other side of the house, done.
There ain't nothing like safe access
Nothing.
in the world when it comes to maintenance.
Nothing is better than that.
Dude,
I've been making like $250 in like an hour doing gutter. Just
You know what else?
So
works, though?
easy.
When you put that fucker in someone's yard,
Uh-huh.
you'll get neighbors because they're like, the last guy put a ladder on mine and bent them up, and look how safe this guy is. You know what I'm saying? You could put a trash bag inside the basket or hang it on the outside.
That's what I do. Is I
nothing's on the
fucking
ground.
I fucking got squeeze clamps. I put squeeze clamps in one corner and kind of stretch the bag out. So I'm just scooping and dropping, It's done.
Dude, I ordered.
Done.
I do all my shit mad unsafe.
Yeah, I do a bunch. Hey, don't get me wrong. I still do it that way times.
So I've literally walked around with my foot in the gutter, leaning against the roof.
Yeah.
What's it? $300? Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I've done some. Dude, just this year I did a super sketchy one. I was like on a 10, it was, I don't know. It was either 8-12 or a 10-12 pitch. It was super fucking steep.
10 correct.
Yeah, well, I'm scooting along on my hip and fucking I'm using my 0 trad 12 with the fucking gutter attachment on it, scooting across, and I'm fucking kicking this shit out because he's like, just drop it in the flower beds. I'm like, all right, cool. Because he's down there with a leaf blower, so I'm like, I didn't even have to clean this shit up. So I get about halfway across the roof and I'm digging, and he's got a fucking hornet's nest that's filled up 1.5 feet of his fucking gutter. I posted.
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
Dude, I just tell people
who's got luck like that?
Fuck that. I am not touching.
How
Never.
often do you run into fucking hornets and shit doing this?
Oh shit, all the goddamn time, son.
Do you see
The
that
other day,
video? Did you see that video of that guy grabbing that wasp nest with the wasp in it and putting it in his mouth and chewing it up?
That's a fucking savage move.
That dude is a fucking Viking. Have you seen that, Tim? Did you see that?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
This
I've
dude
seen
walks up to a house and there's a hornet's nest with like 5 or 6 hornets on it. It's about this big around over the screen door. He just grabs it, squishes it, and then puts it in his mouth, chews it up, and swallows it.
Nope. Yeah, best thing you can have is a can of wasp spray on the truck.
Always, man.
You're always gonna run into them. I got stung from stepping on an underground bee's nest a couple weeks ago.
I got that too. I was all like a poor window cleaner like 4 years ago, so like the shoes I had and the shoes I had, and I had holes in the side because I get fat ass wide feet, and I stepped on a ground wasp nest, and they all went in the side of my fucking shoe and into my sock, and I was like, holy shit, this lady's looking out the window, I'm taking my shoe, like throwing it across the yard, like running. Dude, my ankle swelled up around my fucking shoe and was like drooping, like saggy, droopy over my shoe for like 4 days.
Really?
Oh, it's not even.
It was the week before 4th of July, so TJ knows what that's like when you do residential. It's like, there's no rest of the weird. Fucking fluid-filled, gross-ass ankle. Like,
So,
trying to clean it. Like,
what was your 4th of July week? What was it like this year? Was it the same as normal?
nah, it was a little slower.
was
It was
mine.
still busy, but not as good.
I was busy, but not like, 3 houses a day,
you know what I mean? Like,
4 houses a day.
Like, stop fucking calling me, like that kind of shit. You know
I
what
mean,
Like,
I'm just myself, so 3 or 4 houses a day is a lot for me. That's a lot. That's working until dusk. So
yeah, we were cranking out like last year, like 30 or 40 jobs on that week, and this year it was like 20, 25. Like, we were still busy, but like
still down
I
50%.
like 7, 8 o'clock at night, like every day, and then like you were just like, fuck it, we'll take 3 days off and drink. You know what I mean? Like, like destroyed.
They got us over a barrel, man. They got us over a barrel right now. What are we gonna do? You know what I mean? As a country, as an industry, I see this as we're all like brothers. You know what I mean? We're all like a family. You know what I mean? Because we all share. So, like, you do something so long, you become like a master at it. So, and I feel like when you master something, other people around you that have been doing it for a long time are also masters. So you kind of feel you have a passion for something and you really like doing it, or you have a drive. Everyone can relate to that. So it kind of like makes you a family because we're all doing the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? So I get, I don't know. It feels like we're being held over a barrel, though. You know what I mean? So everyone's kind of like...
It almost feels to me like, if I'm looking at this shit realistically, and you guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I'm like, I almost like want Biden to win, so this shit just is fucking done.
No.
You will have
fucking Seth just went full fucking retard.
Dude, I just want it to be over and done with. I just want to go to work. Like, I just want to
Then
work.
just go to work.
You won't have any work, dude.
I don't have any work now.
You won't have
Then
even
just
work.
go.
Trust me.
Oh, Jesus.
No, we're going. COVID will last through what? It'll be done by January.
If you're friends with Seth Byers, unfriend him because he's voting. He's voting for Joe Biden.
We're going
Unfriend
to
him.
Vote fucking anybody right now, but I'm just saying.
What a
like,
fucking scum! That makes you're even worse now for not voting at all.
No, I'm saying I'm not voting for anyone right this minute. I'm like, when November comes, I'll vote. I'll do my part. But I'm fucking over this shit.
Dude, listen, man. It is, like, seriously, I'm not trying to fucking be a total fucking, like, asshole, go political here or anything, but how in your right fucking mind, I don't care what color your skin is, how is it okay all of a sudden to go out and burn shit down and fuck shit up and call it peaceful? That's not peaceful. Chasing some dude with a fucking rifle down the fucking road with a fucking skateboard and trying to swing it at him, or they tried to throw a Molotov cocktail at the guy, so he started fucking clipping fools. What in these people's head does it register? Oh, bad man with gun. I'm going to run towards him and piss him off.
With a
Was
skateboard.
that the thing you posted? The
What are you
skateboarding
fucking...
skater dying?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that video. I did see
Oh,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you right now. Hey, I'll send it to you right now so you can look at it. Or you can watch it right now. Hold on.
Every video now...
I gotta say the past 2 weeks I've just kind of fucking given up watching anything because I'm just like fucking annoyed. I'm tired of everyone being fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
You know
what? I'm
saying?
tired of
It's
people being fucking
back
angry.
to normal.
Yeah, I'm pissed off at that. I keep seeing people mad at each other. Like, I keep getting mad at people.
Yeah,
When I
you
see
get
them
mad
say
for
something
other
fucking
people.
stupid, and I get mad for other people because I see people say something, so I'm like, dude, you guys are, why are you guys fucking stupid? You know what I'm saying? How fucking
Dude,
dumb are people?
I'm getting hassle right now about leaving the fucking state to go to Tennessee. I got people telling me like, "Oh, you can't go, you can't do this, you can't do that." I'm like, "You mean
Who's
I can't
telling
get in
you
my
that?
car, drive to?" Well, Massachusetts is basically telling me that I can't fucking drive to Tennessee without a 14-day quarantine.
No.
Basically, that's what they're telling me.
So when you
They're
come
on-
back from fucking Tennessee, you have to quarantine for 14 days.
You guys got to quit voting for that blue shit. Because we're not. We're trying to.
Listen,
Hey,
man.
we're.
Republican governor.
Yeah, but the whole state's blue.
Yeah, it's
You know,
my
listen, bro.
entire life will be blue
Right.
when I die.
We're trying to impeach our governor. You know
I
what
know.
I mean?
I saw that for DeWine.
Now I'm smoking a cigarette, Marcus. Listen,
They only
dude.
Hey, they only got 4 supporters, but damn it, it's a start.
Listen, dude.
You know?
Man, you gotta get after it. I mean, fuck it. I feel like
Wait
you hang one governor, all this shit ends.
Seth, I gotta ask you, who the fuck is watching you drive across the state line and drive the fuck back
If you
in?
go through, here's what happens. If you go through any sort of like toll or anything like that,
Then
Yeah.
don't.
capture your plate.
Dude,
So
you got a way out without.
Then
a
go
toll road?
around,
95.
man.
I know. I plan my route, but I'm getting shit from my fucking parents.
What?
Tell them to call
God.
me. Tell them to call me. I'll take care of those cars.
You need to move,
This
brother.
motherfucker's leaving the town here.
Shit, dude. Mark, I was gonna fucking Mark.
We watch this. Hey, listen. We watch this dude go from being a bleeding liberal to where he's like,
Wow.
doesn't know what to do.
No, you come here talking your shit. I'm saying come for one fucking day and say anything that you're saying. None of your friends gonna talk to you. None of your family. I have to like curtail everything I fucking say. Even like when I talk about Trump, I have to be like, well, you know, like here are the options, and people are like, I can't believe
I'm
you.
looking for that.
T,
Yeah.
Did you have T?
What?
Did you have Jen whip up a bumper sticker that says "I was just in Tennessee"?
Yeah.
On the back of this fucking car.
If she makes that for me, I will stop at the Rhode Island, Massachusetts line and videotape me going over the line like this, flipping the bird, coming. That's fucking ridiculous. I don't know how you can tell people in the United States of America that you can't travel state to state in free will. How the fuck do you say that? How do you do that? Like, how is that?
I don't know. That's
I
where
don't
you
get it.
live.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's creeping your way. About 10 more years, Massachusetts is going to take over Florida. Like, they all live down there anyways.
Yeah,
Man,
hard
You know
time.
what I'm saying? Yeah. It's New York.
I've never seen more rednecks in my lifetime than going down to Florida, brother.
Oh, it depends
I
on
mean-
where you are. Yeah, depends on where you at.
I mean, literally, you know?
Yeah, but you go out by where Mark goes and works and stuff like that. That's like high class, big money areas.
Yeah, it depends on where in Florida. The more the northern part of Florida is like Alabama, and South
Hey.
Florida is very transient.
Hey, John Tornboni sent us a message. I'm gonna play it right now. Okay.
Let's hear.
Yeah, DJ, this is John Tornabini here. You know, I just wanted to explain to you why I'm not doing your podcast. You know, that Ron Musgrave's a very strange man. Been sending me nudes all week long, telling me he couldn't wait to get on the air with me. And me and John Sacco and I decided that's probably not in my best interest to do your podcast because, you know, you're going to bring Ron on, and he's a lover to hate it kind of guy. You know, I happen to like Ron Musgraves, but you know, Ron tends to get a little bit over the top there, and you know, I hope you understand this. I'll catch you guys later.
Well, thanks for checking in.
Yeah, that was
That's
awesome.
a fairly good Jersey, New York accent right there. That's very good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you props on that.
Yeah, John, that was John Tornbone.
Yeah. John
Seth, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
John tore my boner. Yeah, great joke.
Mark, how dare you say I'm like from North? What? You gotta. How can you dare say that he's from Alabama?
Dude, up in the Jacksonville and the Panhandle, it is as redneck as it gets up there, man.
If Jacob Williams is going to talk shit about Massachusetts and you live in fucking Jacksonville, son, well, it turns 2020 and you live in 1987. Jacksonville is the biggest shithole I've ever been to in my entire fucking life. The biggest shithole. And Mark will tell you right now, Florida's a beautiful state, but Jacksonville can go fuck itself. That place.
Yeah, it's stepping back in time. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
I know there is very, very, very few Biden signs out there.
none.
Like I'm talking.
I've seen.
They're
one.
popping up around here. They're popping up around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see one every once in a while. I see more Black Lives Matter signs in the
I
liberal
don't
areas.
see any
than
of
Biden
that around
signs.
here.
Yeah, we got. Well, you gotta go. We got.
Dude,
Did you see that post? Someone wrote Black Lives Matter on a concrete barrier, and someone changed it into Black Olives Matter.
Yeah.
I saw that. So, dude, there's a cop around here in 2 towns over from me who died in the line of duty last year. He decided not to pull his gun on an African American dude who ended up shooting him and killing him. So the fire trucks around here fly his flag on the back of the truck. 2 little fucking pissant 18-year-old kids complained the police chief made them take it down. Then the town made them take it down. And then the fire department's like, well, you're the police chief, so go fuck yourself, like we're gonna fly him. And then the fire chief decided to do it. And the whole town like lost their fucking mind. Like they fucking went to the kid's house. There were like 600 people up in front of this like 18-year-old kid's house. And like, go fuck yourself in the most liberal town.
See, this is the thing.
Every restaurant's like a vegan option, like
Right. This is the thing. This is the thing, and this is coming from. Listen, people are not allowed to have a fucking nuanced opinion anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't walk around with a chip on my shoulder and not liking black people. That's not my fucking thing. That's not my jam. If you're a cool person,
it's all the old people.
Yeah, if you're a cool fucking person and if you're a good person and a cool person, I'm going to be good and cool to you. You know what I mean? Right. There's nothing. If I've learned anything in my life, it's that you learn the most from different people. You know what I mean? From different places. This podcast is a total example of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We get all races, creeds, fucking whatever that watch this and interact with us. I mean, yeah, we're probably pulling in a lot of people that are like-minded, but there's a lot of people that aren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in my everyday life, I've never, like I said, I've never experienced anyone treat me differently because I was a white dude or, you know, I've just never had that happen to me from black people around me. You know what I'm saying? They've always been friendly. You know what I mean? I don't get it. You know what I mean? When I was coming up, it wasn't like this. I don't get it.
It's because the only reason
Henry's like, I'm by Jacksonville. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. Continue, Mark. Yeah. Hillbilly. Yeah, we know. You fucking hillbilly. No shit.
Atta boy 6'2". Listen, the racism thing exists because the media keeps putting it to the top of the news. That's the problem.
There's asshole cops out there. There's asshole cops out there that fucking shoot dudes and shit. And whether that George Floyd dude was fucking high on drugs or fucking, no matter what he was, he didn't have to kneel on his fucking head for that. He didn't have to do that. Let's just be
racism is
honest.
real. It's not a top 10 problem.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like I hear people all the time say some shit where I'm like, damn, dude, like that's what you're gonna say?
Right.
You're going there. But it's not like it's a top 10 problem in America and it's getting pushed to the number 1. It's not there.
Yeah. Like that congressman the other night, the black guy from North Carolina, he's like, we went from cotton to the Capitol in 100 years, in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's, some of the most richest, well-to-do people on the face of the fucking earth are from the United States, and they're black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Where else
25%
in
of
the
my
fucking
business is
world is
black.
that going to happen?
Yeah.
Now, is that to say that fucking, Eric gets pulled over in fucking Camden and isn't treated like a piece of shit because he's black? No, that doesn't mean that. You know what I mean? But to say our society as a whole is a racist one, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
We're the only diverse society probably in
Yeah.
the world. What's in China? Exclusively Chinese people?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what the
For
fuck
the
is
most part,
there.
yeah.
It's pretty easy to be like homogenous when everyone's homogenous. You know
Well,
what I
listen,
mean? Like,
it's not even that, really. To me, dude, I don't know. I hate talking about this fucking shit. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see where all this shit is coming from. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It just doesn't make
You know
sense
why?
to me.
I'll explain it. Very simple. 3.5 years ago, when Donald Trump, well, actually 4 years ago, when Donald Trump said he was going to run for office, that was their thing. He is a racist.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what he says. It doesn't matter who his family is. It doesn't matter what he's done in the past or the present.
He's always
okay.
gonna be.
It's an easy scapegoat. Okay. You're a bully and you're a racist. Okay.
Yeah.
The word actually has less meaning now than it did 10 years ago because that's a cop out. The first thing they say is, yeah, well, he's a racist. Okay. There's zero proof of any of that. Okay. First of all, let's look at this. If Donald Trump ever stood up on national television and said, if you don't vote for Trump, you ain't black, you know what would happen in the
Yeah.
streets of this fucking country?
Yeah.
They would be burning shit down nationally.
They already are, dude. They already are.
Not
You
because
just
of
don't
what
hear about
Biden
it.
said, though. That's my point. Not because of Joe Biden saying that. It doesn't. Jay, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. I'm going to put y'all back in chains. Okay?
Yeah.
That statement right there. If Donald Trump's next door neighbor's sister's best friend's dog hung out with the other neighbor, and that guy said it, Donald Trump would be a fucking racist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Double standard.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I've never seen such hypocrisy in my life.
Yes. It's
Disgusting.
hypocrisy at its fucking finest.
Yeah, and it flows out of that fucking Boston, New England area up there with all those cocksuckers. I better not leave this county here.
dude, talk like Miami isn't in his fucking back door, dude. Like, talk like he lives in the most liberal area I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That's where all of
We
us
got a
go to
fucking.
vacation.
Is there a farm gate at the county line there?
Yeah.
Okay, let this cocksucker back in. He wasn't in Tennessee over there.
Your home is my vacation spot, son. Like, you know, dude, you deal with New Yorkers every fucking day.
I
Like,
know they're horrible.
Yeah, dude, it's not great. It's not wonderful, but unfortunately, it's home. So
No, I'll tell you what. New Yorkers themselves are usually.
they're all
You
right.
don't see as many boisterous, but I gotta tell you, the worst window cleaners I have ever met in my life are New York window cleaners. There's just something about them
Because there's
in
so
New
much
York-
glass, man.
Well, no. See, what happens is
Not good at it. Though.
Phew.
No,
What
they gotta
happened- no,
do
there
it.
are-
They gotta do a lot of glass. I'm just telling you, they find ways to cheat.
that
It's just it.
in New York, they own territories. So Seth Byers is a New York window cleaner. He does, if the window cleaning is happening on this street, on Broadway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seth has every single job there if they clean.
Mm-hmm.
There's no option to hire TJ or Tim. Seth's the only guy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want window cleaning, so the routes are tight. So then they come down here to Florida, they sell the routes off and retire. And then they just go obliterate the pricing because they've sold their business, they made a lot of money, and they don't care. And their attitude is, the same. I'll take whatever I want because now I can't. You understand?
Right.
I mean, and we've dealt with them. Dude, I told you the story. The New York window cleaner that came down here, they broke his legs and threw him in a fucking dumpster. You know, because he took about $8,000 a month of work, $8,000 a month worth of route work from about
Right.
5 companies. They put him in the fucking dumpster.
I don't know. I just the world today is fucking. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. All these Jason's saying that the riots are paid for and planned and all that shit.
I don't know. I just feel like the world today is more just like you just know more. You know what I mean? I mean,
We
shit
haven't
was
seen
probably
shit
happening
yet.
30 years
We're
ago.
2 months from we're in the final countdown. We're 2 months from this election. We're gonna see shit we never thought we would ever see in our lives about to happen. This is gonna be.
You're right.
I think you're right
Tom-
too, dude. I think when I go down to fucking Tennessee, I think I might be coming back to Ohio and not being able to leave for a long time. I think shit's gonna get heated. No matter which way this, I don't know. I don't really know because people are a lot of them are conservatives.
If Trump
Trump loses, people are going to be pissed off, but it's not going to be burning shit. They're not going to be burning shit.
Nobody's going to burn shit.
Nobody's going to burn shit. But I will say this: if they continue to riot and they move it into the suburbs, people are going to start getting fucking shot.
There's no way Trump's losing. There's just no way. I'm telling you, especially.
Yeah.
I
got to agree.
I don't see what the like. Did you guys watch any of that DNC shit?
Dude, it was
not great.
It was bad.
Basically, I could only stomach a certain amount of it, but it appeared to me, and I'm jaded, I'm not going to lie, okay, it appeared to me that we got a group of people together. We're not going to tell the American people what we're going to do to improve their lives. Nobody said anything about the looting and the riots, okay? Nobody condemned any of that, okay? And it was a bash Trump festival. That's what it was, okay? Then the Republican, it's nothing but, it's also a celebration of Donald Trump's accomplishments. And that's important because CNN, MSNBC, they don't play the stock market record high. They don't play the rebuilding of the military, the annihilation of ISIS. So it's important that this information gets out there to people that might not know that.
Right.
Okay. If you notice, everybody in the Republican side is God bless America, God bless the USA, God bless your family. You know, you didn't see any of that and it's actually pretty sad to see how far left.
Yeah, it's not even left, man. It's what the problem is these people don't like Donald Trump, and they just can't let go that they were all so fucking sure that he was gonna fucking lose, and he smoked that bitch, and now everyone's fucking mad. Red states that are blue states that are normally always blue are flipped to red. Ohio, fucking Michigan, you know what I'm saying? People are not feeling that.
Never win.
Yeah,
dude.
It's
like
people are fucking fed up.
Donald Trump's ever said a prayer a day in his life.
Yeah.
On his own accord. That motherfucker is the most New York dude I've ever seen in my whole life.
Listen, man, this is the thing. He transcends parties to me. That you know what I mean? Because he's not a career politician. Well, he's not. He's been doing this 3.5.
Liberal Democrat used to be, or middle of the road Democrat used to be.
Yeah,
he's exactly.
Yep.
And now the left can't be that anymore, so they have to go all this far left to try to deal with him.
If Clinton ran today, he'd be a Republican.
Sure.
If Bill Clinton ran today, he'd be a Republican.
Yeah.
That's how far the left has fucking moved.
Yo, could you fucking... Could you imagine, like, look at... I mean, I know you guys listen to... Well, some of us listen to the Rogan shows and shit. But, I mean, if you hear the people from California, like Mario, Richie... You know, you see celebrities talking about California and how fucked up it's being ran. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I think everyone should buckle up and be prepared. Go out, get yourself about 30 days worth of food and water, and just keep it in a spot to have. You know what I mean? Shit that will keep. You know what I mean? Don't go buy bread and fucking milk. I'm talking about shit protein and water.
Pull your cash out.
Yep, go grab about 1,000 rounds.
Next door, dude. I got the Czechoslovakian. Like I walk out my door, the Czechoslovakian butcher is like, "What you want?" Okay. It just cuts me a huge slab.
You know Jennifer. Hey, you know Jennifer's Czech, right?
For a while.
You know Jennifer's Czech, right?
Is she?
Yeah.
She's Czech.
Yeah.
Yeah. This dude's straight Czech, and he's owned this store. His family's owned it for like 3 generations now. So like 70 years, something like that.
Cool.
And this dude puts up with nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I stand in line. He's like, "You cut in line." I'm like, "All right, I'll go back here." I go in every fucking day. It's right next to my house.
Right.
But this dude's just like the best butcher in town. So you put up with his shit.
What is he butchering?
He does a lot of like what do you want? Steak, chicken, pork.
Oh,
He's got
normal stuff.
doing everything. Yeah. But he's good at it, and he cuts good cuts, reasonable priced, and it's fresh. You know what I mean? It's good.
Right.
And
But I definitely, without question, make sure you got food and water. Just be prepared. Have a bag ready with essentials, things that you gotta have in a backpack. You only need about 1,000 rounds of ammunition. You know what I mean? Because really, how much can you carry? You know what I mean? Because that's what everyone's got to keep in mind. If you have to stay anywhere longer than 30 days, you're in trouble. If shit hits the fan, at 30 days after that, you're going to have to start defending shit. You don't want to do that.
I think if Trump wins, he should just deploy the National Guard everywhere. Just fucking send them out. Cut this shit down at the knees right away.
To lose at that point, right? Like
nothing.
Well, he did in Wisconsin, right? The Wisconsin governor asked for help, didn't they, or no? That's what I thought he tweeted. That he just
they got the guard out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing he's got to stop doing is being like, when a place really needs the National Guard, be like, "Well, you didn't like me." I'm like, dude, like, unfortunately.
No. He doesn't.
He's not going to do that. He's not a fucking left-leaning fucking shitbag like you, Seth.
He's saying deploy the National Guard. Okay.
No.
Sure. He wouldn't. He wouldn't deny. Yeah.
To
He's not going to deny them help. Just
It's
like
not
I
the
see
National
some.
Guard.
Yeah. No, I know.
The National Guard state ran.
Thinking
I mean,
of-
governors have control of the National Guard. They can deploy them anytime they
Listen
want.
to this.
Yeah,
Listen
that's
to
what I'm
this.
saying. Like, just do it.
Yeah,
Do
I
it.
mean, he's talking about federal troops,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is kind of that's the whole holdup is they have to ask for it because this is unconstitutional, really. You know what I mean?
100%. I mean,
Yeah. So I mean,
do I feel bad for Minnesota? Not at all. Do I feel bad for Wisconsin? I'm like, you dug your own fucking grave. But at the same
I feel
point,
bad for the residents that are dealing with it. You know what I mean?
well, I feel bad for the people who live there that have like no choice in the fucking matter.
Those are the people. These fucking morons that are out burning shit and fucking shit up. The people that you fucked over.
Kids.
Those fucking neighborhoods. All those people you fucked over are voting for Donald Trump now.
Right.
Just so you know. You know what I mean? Just so you know. All those people, you fucking fucked up all their shit. Called them racist fucking when they're not. Burnt their fucking stores down that have been in their families for years. Guess what? Those people are voting for Trump now. If they weren't before, they are now. Believe
I
that.
can't tell you how many diehard union people I know that have switched.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Union.
I follow the Teamsters page, you know, because my dad was a Teamster and all that shit. So I follow the Teamsters page on Facebook, and they fucking, dude, the amount of people, like, they supported Joe Biden. You know what I mean? They're behind Joe Biden, but all of the fucking people in the comments, about 80% of them are like, fuck that, I'm voting for Trump. You know what I mean? And then you've got the other 20% like, you piece of shit scab, motherfucker. Listen, I come from, listen, my grandfather and my uncle and they were fucking died in the wool Democrats, UAW men. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? God-fearing, fucking veteran UAW men. You know what I mean? Those motherfuckers, like, that was it. You know what I mean? They had my grandpa. I ain't gonna say that, but Mark knows where I was going with that, with the whole Democrat
No, but
thing.
but the party was so different back then. The party was a flop. Your grandfather wouldn't be a Democrat now.
I don't think
way.
so.
But at the same point in time, though, the Republicans do need to, if we're being honest, do need to make some inways in with unions. They really do. They need to make some headway with unions if they're going to consistently win. You know what I mean? If you're going to consistently win, you've got to get at least 1 or 2 unions on your side.
I don't think we're going to ever see a true conservative or a true liberal president ever. I think it's going to be a popularity contest from here on out.
I do too.
I hope-
2024. Yeah, I mean, you just watch. I mean, that's because it's not until everybody needs term limits. Period. We need to get term limits to Congress so we get shit done.
Yeah, dude.
They haven't done shit. They haven't done shit.
Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, that fucking, all those other old motherfuckers. Who's the dude that wears his pants underneath his fucking tits?
Adler.
None of those fucking people have any fucking business telling us how to run this fucking country. Not one not one of them. Not one of those people I mentioned. Joe Biden is not fit to be president. Nancy Pelosi is a fucking... She's lost her shit, too.
She's damn near 80.
That other dude, Naylor, he wears his pants underneath his tits. That's all you need to know about that guy.
The head of Congress, or the dude from Nadler, whatever his name is.
Have you noticed? Yeah, have you guys noticed that people are really going in on fucking Trump's wife now? Is it because Kamala Harris is a whore? Is that why? Because she was a trick, right? She turned tricks or something, right? Or a call girl. Did she suck dick or something to get where she's at, Seth? Or am I misinformed?
I mean,
Mala did.
They're just mad at the president's wife for being figuring out what presidential dick to suck and get there. She was like, "Which one's the presidential dick?"
I'm sucking that one. Yeah, his hair's a little fucked up, but that's all right.
It's sucking regional dick. You know what I mean?
This is what kills me. This is what kills me. This is what kills me is that these fucking people on the left, like if Donald Trump was doing that to to Biden's wife, could you imagine? Could you imagine that scenario flipped on its head? Could you imagine?
You couldn't even say a damn a negative word about Michelle Obama because it'd be racist.
She's a fucking immigrant. She's an immigrant.
Fucking man. What are you talking about? Immigrant. She's a man.
And the thing she picked for her thing was cyberbullying, and people are really gonna give her shit about it. I'm like, come on. My girlfriend's a pretty hard lefty.
That's a good one.
And I've been bringing her back around lately. I've just gone we were sitting on the couch watching the DNC, and I was kind of chuckling to myself. She wanted to watch it. I'm like, oh, all right, Billie Eilish is out here. Mm-hmm. The 17-year-old girl that Clinton probably raped is out here fucking promoting DNC. So I'm sitting there, and we're talking. I'm like, this is kind of bullshit. This is kind of bullshit. She's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, well, Biden's senile. And so I showed her all the creepy Uncle Joe videos. She had never heard about that. Then she's watching, oh my God, he's super creepy with kids. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, there's no question that dude he's really inappropriate with children. I don't care.
He's a tester, man.
He's a pedophile, but
did you say he's a tester?
He's a Chester.
Oh, I thought you said tester. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know whether the dude's a molester or not, but I do know that if he was sniffing my daughter like that, there'd be a problem. There'd be a problem. Yeah, there'd be a problem.
The next day.
Remember him telling that steel worker, "I don't work for you." That's all you need to see. That's the clip
I don't work for you. Got all fucking balked up. Shit, what are you about to do, Joe Biden? You ain't about to do shit, bruh.
You want to see this shit get sick? You wait till they have the debate because they won't be able to save him.
There won't be.
And he'll get pissed off because Trump is going to needle him. Dude, Trump is going to needle him and set him off. and
Listen.
he's gonna say inappropriate shit like he always does.
This is what they're
and
gonna
look
do.
like a big fucking idiot.
This is
You're
what
just
they're
crazy
listen,
if you
listen.
think we're gonna have a
This is what
debate.
they're gonna do. They're gonna have a debate, but it's gonna be live, fucking via the basements of both people. The live from the White House and live from Joe Biden's basement. That's what it's gonna be, dude.
Sick. He'll get
They're gonna
COVID
be
or something.
no,
where
they're
he's
gonna
got
be in
quarantine.
separate locations, and he's gonna be fed everything he like spoonfuls of this shit. They're gonna have a fucking whole writing team behind him waiting
It's
to
gonna look
fucking.
Like, it's gonna look like late '90s WWF,
Dude,
right?
he can't even.
Crime-
But he can't even read off the teleprompter.
No.
He can't even read a
You'll have an
teleprompter.
earpiece in. It'll be all right.
Shaka Khan's gonna come in and just fucking lay the meat on high. Dude, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
It's
CNN
gonna be
probably
out of
won't even
control,
show it,
dude.
so.
And everyone's like, "Man, this is a window cleaning podcast." Well, kinda.
It's mostly
Not today.
Not today. Not today. The world is just keep getting more and more fucked up, and it's affecting our livelihoods. We're all window cleaners, pressure washers. It's all affecting our fucking livelihoods. So it's hard not to talk about what's going on in the country.
A 17-year-old with an AR-15 that self-defended himself is going to take our gun rights away from us. That'll be the big one.
No,
I'm telling you. They're going to try.
they could try
They're
all
gonna
they
try.
want. I know
They
anyone.
can.
If anyone that owns a firearm, I can tell you what right now. I'm telling you right now. There ain't no way they're getting my gun from me. There's no fucking way. The only way you're getting it is with the motherfucking magazines empty. When I say
Well,
that,
they
I mean
take-
plural. If that's what you plan on doing, it's gonna be rough in them streets, cause people are not gonna stand for that, dude. I'm telling you, man. This ain't some
Listen.
this ain't some other bullshit. I'm telling you, man.
Listen.
I'm trying to tell you, my dude.
If they show up with their guns and want my registered guns, I'll hand it over. The one registered one.
I ain't handing
They
nothing
ain't getting the
over.
rest.
I'm not handing nothing.
I ain't handing nothing over.
They ain't
I
getting the
sold
rest.
that motherfucker.
I bought that
Yeah.
motherfucker, and that's mine. You ain't getting it. Where's it at? Somebody stole it. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I don't know, man.
No fucking way. There's no way. No way.
Who
So,
are we going to war with, though?
ourselves, motherfucker.
Don't worry about it. Joe Biden's only come after the AR-14s. He's not coming after the
I
AR-15s.
just
Yeah, we're
don't-
good.
We don't have to.
I mean,
You
it's
got
kinda
AR-14s in there? No.
It seems unfair.
All you gotta do,
You know
I mean,
what I
if they did, if like they say we're not selling, all they can do is say we're not selling AR-15s no more. They're not going door to door and collecting guns, my dude.
No.
Biden saying that he's going to.
I don't give a fuck what Biden fucking
No, no,
says.
no, no,
That
no.
ain't never
I-
happening.
There's only one company out that's for an AR-15s. All the rest of them are made in the United States, and he's saying, "Well, I'm just going to ban all the AR-15s made out of the country." Like, okay.
He's a
Give
fucking.
yourself-
I mean, and if it came to that, all
Okay.
you gotta do is go get yourself a 410 and use slugs. That shoots just as good as any fucking rifle. You be dropping motherfuckers I'm telling you, that's perfect right there. 410 slug. I'm telling you, that shit nice, bro.
I've never even fired a gun.
Oh, you're so fucked.
I've never done it. Dude, I have.
You should have
You
told
have
me
to
that
have
when
one
you
thing
were.
out.
You should have told. If you would have told me that when you were here, we would have went and shot guns like
Oh,
instantly.
dude,
Gun
I
range time.
was fortunate, dude. I would love to fire a gun. I've never
Go
done it.
rent one. Go rent one. You can rent one at a firing range.
Yeah,
I know. I'm lazy. Never done it.
I'm never.
Afford me.
I'm
Gotta
never.
do it, dude. God.
Mark.
I'm
love
never, listen, I'm never more than probably 10 feet away from a gun at any position in my house. I'm never more from
underneath your
10.
bed.
Yeah, you come here when you ain't
I
supposed to be.
hated-
What, guns?
I hated shooting after military, man. Because that's all you did. You always carried around the rifle. And I hated guns at that point.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sure,
just-
yeah,
As I got older, that's when my appreciation started coming back.
right.
You know
Well,
what I
to
mean?
me, you cannot live in this climate without a way to defend your family. There's no fucking way. If you don't have something that fucking fires a projectile, you are fucking up in life. You are fucking up. Because I can tell you what right now, it looks more and more every day like you can do whatever the fuck you want and get away with it now.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you want.
That's true.
Whatever the fuck you want. Burn shit down, beat people with skateboards, break shit, beat old people up. Have you? I mean, just the videos of senior citizens getting fucked up by these.
Dude, that shit bothers me more than anything else. Don't touch the seniors.
What bothers me is that the person recording it's not stopping it.
No.
You know?
Yeah, but
Put your fucking phone down and be a fucking human being
Right.
for 2 fucking seconds.
Right.
I'm just telling you right now, if I saw an old person even remotely get pushed, I'm going across the street.
Oh yeah, it's on. It's on. It's on.
You're getting hit.
I got a baseball bat,
but I'm hitting at least once.
I got a baseball bat, a softball, and a glove in my truck for a reason.
Yeah.
I got some other things with me, but I don't like to broadcast. You know what I mean? But fuck around, and you will get some.
I play golf. I got a 9-iron in the back seat.
Yeah. Bink. I'm always ready to play baseball. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, where'd you get that bat from? Man, I was just leaving batting practice. My bad, bro. Look, I got my ball. I got my glove. You know what I mean?
I thought we were knocking fuckers out today. I thought that's what we're up to.
Look, hey, could you imagine? Just imagine this. 3 months ago, if Donald Trump got on the microphone and said, I got hairy legs, and kids love to run their hand up my hairy legs. And then says, I love kids jumping up and down on my lap. You know what they would do to him?
Dude!
That motherfucker.
That's the weirdest fake story I've ever heard in my fucking life. No one ever did that. The fact that you think that's a good story is fucking insane. Story that anyone
Dude.
The most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I hate to go off on the deep end.
You ain't heard ridiculous shit. If he's got dementia, man, he's gonna say some wild ass shit.
I can't imagine this debate.
And you know what? Listen.
And he's gonna convert back to Jim Brew area at some point. You know what I mean?
Listen, this is me personally. Doesn't reflect on the podcast, not on TJ or Seth or Tim.
Oh,
but
shit.
You're not supposed to make fun of stuff like dementia or handicapped people that are missing a limb. But I'm going to be honest with you, dude. Somebody missing a limb, to me, is fucking funny as fuck. It is. When a motherfucker shakes your hand and he only has half a hand, okay?
I want to know where that other half went. I want to know where it went. What happened?
Yeah.
Ever watched
motorcycle? Was it?
Enthusiasm
dude, I'm gonna back this out of this political bullshit.
Maker Mini is a perfect beater stick, Jason Lehman. Perfect. If you get a Maker Mini, you keep it collapsed. That is the perfect bust a motherfucking head tool.
Like when you take a clamp to the face. Dude,
go ahead, Mark.
When I built in 2009, I built my shop. Okay, I'm not a contractor guy. I'm not a construction guy, but I didn't have the money to pay $12,000 for someone to put my shop up, right?
Sometimes it's just better to do it yourself. So a guy that
eventually worked for me, and I wanted to do it legally and permit it, and so I would have no issues with the county. Even though I'm in a rural area, I'm not going to spend all the money to put it up and have to take it down.
Right.
I go up to the county. I said, here's all the blueprints. Here's everything that you told me to bring in, and I'm going to apply for a permit. And they said, okay. And you had to pay half for the permit up front and half when you picked up your permit. So it was like $500, right? So I give them $250, and then and it was based on the square footage of the shop and the cost of the shop. So it was $500, $250 up front. I go in there to pick up the permit. And the guy said, I owe him another $700. And I'm like, well, how did that happen? They said, well, we reevaluated the shop and we feel it's worth more than you paid. And I'm like, you can't do that to me. I can't afford that, you know? And they said, well, I said, who do I need to speak to? Maybe we could, work this out. They sent me upstairs to the next floor, which is more corporate for the county, right? I walk in to this guy. He's like, there's nothing I can do for you. They send me upstairs one more, and I meet like the top guy for permitting. The guy reaches out to shake my hand, and he's got half a fucking hand, right? But he shakes my hand, and I'm trying not to look, but I'm skeeved out, right? So I said, listen, I can't afford the extra $500. I'm just feeling that this is wrong. And I go, I'm trying to do it right. I'm trying to do it as an owner builder. It's the first real big project I've ever done. And they want you to use contractors because contractors support them.
Right.
So he looks right me in the face and he says, son, you might consider getting someone who really knows what they're doing to put your building up, because obviously you don't know what you're doing. And I looked right at him in the face and I said, and you obviously don't know how to run a table saw. And I looked down
Oh,
at the dude, they fucking escorted me out of the building.
Yeah, man.
dude.
I had to send my wife back. We had to start all over and get the permit going. But, it was amazing the hoops that I had to jump to put this fucking building up, But it was fun. So
You know what we do here in Ohio? Build that shit. What are they going to do?
Well,
You just throw it up.
Once it's
man.
halfway up, if they catch you, you just pay the fucking fine and keep going.
Yeah. It's
well,
way.
here's the thing. The problem is where if you go to sell the house, that's when you have a problem.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
What was the size of the building you put up?
It's 36 feet long and 25 foot wide. It's it's big, I mean.
Yeah,
of course it's
We
big.
can put up. You can put up. 20
Richest
by
man in
20
window cleaning doesn't put up a small building. He puts up the biggest fucking building he could possibly fit on his property.
Do you feel like he's making up for something?
I mean, just
like height might be like.
well, listen, the dude has a full working fucking metal shop, fab shop in his backyard.
And still no dick wind chimes.
And still no dick wind chimes. Yeah.
Right?
I love how he posted today, the thing he's working on for him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I didn't forget about you. I felt like that was like, oh no, I'm doing it."
Right.
No.
Never mind the fact that I just, at the beginning of the podcast here, I got this fucking lecture, not even lecture, but this kind of fucking woe is me thing about that fucking smoker. First of all, I didn't ask for it. Mark's like, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to bring it to the huge convention.
Yeah,
Way back in fucking March. And now he's like, I got to get this shit done. You guys don't know how bad my life sucks.
My rockcaller, right?
Right.
Well,
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to spend 2 hours to 3 hours a day. All Sunday, I cut all the pieces up to make the skids. Okay, and the reels are here. Everything is here except for the aluminum, which I got to go down and pick up. But all the materials are here. So I figure if I spend, because I'm a procrastinator, I'm not gonna lie. If I come home from work and I'm tired, I don't feel like fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
It's hot out there.
Fuck yeah.
So if I spend 2 or 3 hours a day out there, it'll be done. I won't have to worry about it. I get back to my shit.
So is that everyone is
Done
aware.
this a year ago.
Yeah, just so everyone is aware.
No, we
Seth
didn't
and I
plan
didn't
this
just
a year ago, Seth.
spring this on fucking Mark. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
smoker.
and also-
None of this shit was sprung on you.
This wasn't even my idea. All I said was man, it would be cool to have that.
Yeah, and then Mark's like, I'll build you one.
When you built, so
Last
then-
minute, and busting your.
appreciate what Mark's doing,
The
but I also
smoker-
wasn't like, if you don't fucking build me that thing,
And the
I'm
smoker
gonna
here-
fucking tear your head off.
The
Yeah.
smoker remark kind of fucking irritated me a little bit. I gotta say that fucking rubbed me the wrong way.
Stop rubbing yourself the right way, okay?
I'm just saying, it rubbed me the wrong way because you made me feel bad, like I did something wrong. It's like, bro,
No.
it was fucking freezing cold out when I was fucking with that other smoker. You knew it didn't work. That's when you brought it up. You're like, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, man, I don't want you to do all that. No, man, I'm gonna do it. We're both going to the huge convention. I'll bring it up. It was cold out.
Yeah.
Just because we're 4 weeks away from our fucking meet each other in Tennessee trip.
The smoker, honestly, because I have everything to do it, because I planned to build that smoker 6-7 years ago. And I'm the kind of guy that buys a lot of shit and then just puts it away and goes, one day I'm going to finish this, right? The smoke, and then it's, right now, to get to it, I've got to move all the 4-wheelers out of the way and bring it inside because it's in my shipping container. And it's probably about 3 hours. That's all there is to it. It's about 3 hours worth of work.
All right.
To just put the burner in it and everything else.
Thanks.
I gotta get
Just so I can half-ass it for you real quick.
Yeah, half-assed. Nothing I do is half-assed.
I know.
Dude, I'm driving my truck the farthest I've ever driven my truck, and I'm like,
No, you're not. Massachusetts isn't gonna let you.
Yeah.
well, if I can drive my truck, it's the farthest I've
What a
driven my
fucking
truck
pussy.
anywhere.
What a pussy.
To grab.
They're probably going to be like
I think
6-year-old
I'm
crossing
just-
guards standing in the street.
Afraid of heights, dog.
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if you, well, either way, you're saying, listen, all you have to do is once you get to the border of your state, get off the fucking interstate before the border in the other state and find another way into fucking Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Get fucking tested. Get
that's why
tested
the
when you
bill
get
of sale-
home. Get tested
and the
when you
bill
get
of-
home.
Yeah. The bill of sale is gonna help me out because I read all the rules on it, and if you leave for work, you're exempt. So if I come back with a piece of equipment with a bill of sale, I can be like, hey, I
Did
bought
you get
this
the
piece
bill of sale?
equipment to pick it up. Not yet, but someday.
Well,
Yeah,
Mark,
and send me your email address. I can send it to
dude,
you
this
right
guy
now.
is so crazy, man.
I will send it to you right now. I'll send it to
Mark
Send
is
it to
so
me right
crazy,
now.
dude.
you. All right, I'm gonna send it in Voxer. So,
No problem.
It is really crazy though that you have to live your life that way, like you like you feel like you have to sneak
it's upsetting. I
somewhere
don't
to
really
do
like it.
something in fucking America of all places. You know what I mean?
Do you live in a gated community, Seth?
No.
No. When you buy a house, are you going to buy a house in the gated community?
No, I live in a nice town. It's
Yeah.
a good town. I live on the edge of like where like shit is. So it's like if you go 4 blocks from my house, like they just caught a meth lab like last year that like burnt their house down. But like where I live is all like 60-year-old dudes whose like house says Budweiser Lane. You pull up and they're all just like sitting in the yard fucking kicking it. It's a cool neighborhood. I like where I live.
Cool.
Yeah. But if you drive down the street, like you'll see some fucking, methadone mile motherfuckers walking around all fucked up. Like, yeah, you'll see some weird shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you dangle.
Man, Tim Huber is really fucking cool. Where'd you get that shirt at? Is that from China? That shirt?
Yeah. That's special delivery.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, you got a Fitbit on or something? You trying to hit 10,000 steps or what?
Yeah, he's a
I
fucking.
pace, dude.
Yeah, he's a pacing ass motherfucker. He keeps just walking. Like I feel like we're like doing a live Bob video. He just. And his internet's just bad enough where it seems like he's actually doing his YouTube cut. It's like bing, 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 bing.
Hey, speaking of Bob videos and all that, did you see that Larry Crook? Larry Crook has a shit ton of Reach It stuff for sale.
Yeah.
He's selling everything.
All of it.
Yep.
Fire
No
sale,
takers.
man.
Yeah.
He's up by
I
you.
don't know who the fuck anybody is. I don't
He's
know.
up by you.
Larry Crook is
Larry
Yeah, I
Crook
think
is
he's
actually a
Connecticut.
really I really like
He's
Larry.
a good dude.
Really
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Larry.
Larry's a good guy.
I just couldn't be.
Oh, yeah.
I just couldn't fuck with him because of the Perry thing. You know what I mean? I just had to I had to dead a lot of dudes because of that shit.
$2,000?
Huh?
$2,000 for all that? Is that all these ones? $2,000 for all that?
I don't even know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even look at it that much, but there's a lot of shit there.
He hit me up. He hit me up about shit and wanted some advice on some products he's seen in my videos and shit. And I tried to steer him in a proper direction. You know what I mean? Gave him a couple of fucking really good options for polls and systems, and we left it at that. I like Larry.
I do.
I just had to quit fucking with him because of the Perry shit. So like, man, I don't know who to trust. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's the Connecticut dude that's like big into Reach It. Okay.
Yeah, he's a
He used
really
to-
good
he
fucking guy.
used to work for.
I think he used to work for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
okay.
he was developing some products at the time when we were all
Yeah.
down by the CA. Because Larry's
Yes,
a
Back
smart
before they
dude.
started,
The
before
only
they were not selling bug sprayers.
The
Right.
only Larry I dislike is Larry Data, fucking Laxo, or fucking
Oh, Larry, yeah, he's
Larry
a liberal.
Lasco.
I'm the
Oh
biggest
my
pussy.
god.
I don't even know. No, I'm not even, he doesn't get to be a liberal. What he gets to be is the biggest pussy I've ever seen in my entire life. He's not even a liberal. You're so far left and retired and old and like, well, he's always fucking being like, saying what you said and then be like, show data. I'm like, how about you?
Yeah, he always does that.
I fucking hate
I just
Nancy's goofing on him the other day.
Yeah.
he
Yes.
fucking he blocked me, and then he must have like unblocked me after all the Chris and Alex and Luke shit like was, you know, the hatchet was buried. He unblocked me and started, you know, like I started seeing him comment everywhere. You know what I mean? So clearly he had me blocked. And then, like, I just, over the last couple of months, I just keep, every time I see him say something, it's just like, dude, like that fucking, that, Alex shared this fucking, news clipping of, you know, that kid, that white kid, that 5-year-old that got shot in his fucking head, shared, of, you know, a news story of that, and Larry fucking laughed at it, like laughing emoji'd it. And that just got a real, like, it just put a real nasty taste in my mouth. It's like, dude, that dude is like a fucking piece of shit. I hope nothing bad ever happens to any loved one in Larry's life, because you should, if you do, you should feel bad for yourself, because your karma brought that on. You fucking
the only thing I
scumbag.
saw that Larry that was redeeming was with Diego and his brother. Like,
Yeah.
Larry was supportive, and I actually think he donated money, so that made me like not completely hate him.
Yeah, so
You know,
I just have no use for the dude. He seems like deep down he's not a complete bag of shit. You know, he might have some redeeming qualities, but I just, like I said, like that whole laughing. I just like, dude, come on, man.
yeah,
That's just,
he's not for me. He's not for me.
come on, bro. Good. Hey, big ups for helping Diego out. During his injury and his fucking brother passing away, both.
It's so sad. I hope if Diego's listening, man, I hope you're doing well. Like, I really do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to say other than that, but I hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, but you know, as far as that shit goes, you know, Larry gets a pass for that. But outside of that, I just turned him off. I just like, I'm done. I can't do this, dude. It's like, not everything needs to be a fucking debate, man. Listen, you feel how you feel, and I feel how I feel. If you share a news story about
But
Yummity,
you're not allowed to feel that way. TJ.
I don't
You're
give a
not allowed to
fuck.
feel that.
Yeah, I can listen. I'm not asking for permission to be. I'm not doing that. That's like Tim with the gun thing. I'm not asking permission to be anything. This is fucking America. All I gotta do is do shit the right way. Follow the law of the land. Thus far, I am doing that.
Yeah. Pay your taxes.
Well, I'm behind on my taxes.
Yeah, I mean, you can be behind on it. You mean to pay your taxes.
Yeah. I send them money every month, so that counts, right?
Yeah.
You heard me on the last podcast, man. I'd be paying it off for a couple of years.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
so,
I'm gonna be paying it for until I'm like 50 or 60. So you know, whatever, dude. I'll be retired, having a part-time job to pay my taxes off.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'll be cleaning windows till I'm 75.
If
or
Trump
dead.
wants to fucking really change the world, change the country, abolish income tax, the federal income tax, just fucking abolish it. We shouldn't be paying that shit. We pay taxes on everything we fucking do. How is that not enough money to get done what needs to get done?
Right.
They want more. They want more. They want it all.
I know.
They want it all.
And we're just lowly window cleaners, man. Guess what I'm getting? I'm getting the Unger Black, baby. The Black Series shit.
Oh,
Super
are you?
stoked about that. Yeah.
What, like 100 of them or something?
I don't
like
know,
that?
but I'm getting one. I do know that. I fucking suck the right dick, and it's long, and it's nice.
Dude, you be taking them videos, son, like squeeze, son. Like, yeah.
Dude, my
Getting
next
stroked
giveaway,
by hearts, son.
my next giveaway is about to be fire, man. Fire. It's gonna be a really good one. Hopefully, I want to try to make it. I need help with it. So after we get off of here, we'll talk about it for a minute. If you can hang around for a minute, Tim.
Sure.
Yeah, I can.
Seth, Tim, everyone, I'd like for you guys to hang around so we could talk about it. The Patreon people will know what the giveaway is, but don't be a fucking douchebag and fucking tell anybody. If you're a Patreon member on the Patreon Facebook page, you fucking twat waffles. Keep it to your fucking selves. But anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm getting one of those. I'm super fucking stoked about that. Because I'm the Unger guy, man. Who else is repping Unger like me on YouTube? Nobody. I mean, maybe Frank Rave. Frank Rave, I'll give Frank Rave some love. You know what I mean? But I'm saying American guys. How many? Not many. I think I'm the guy on YouTube.
It's like, you're the only guy.
I do Ederay and Sorbo. So.
Yeah, right. Income tax was unconstitutional 103 years ago. Yeah, dude, I just feel like it's fucking that part of the system is, you know, it's probably got something to do with me having to I owe them so much money, but it's fucking still bullshit. It's still bullshit. I thought it was bullshit since I was fucking working for the man, seeing that shit come out of my check every fucking week. It's like, Jesus Christ.
You get one of two options on it, right? Either you tax everything that you buy, or you have income tax. You shouldn't be able to do both.
We tax everything we buy. Do you have to charge sales tax?
No.
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 I don't either.
See, we do.
I don't.
We have to charge sales tax.
Why?
Yeah, you have to.
No, I don't.
It's a service.
You should.
My accountant, I've been paying that. I ain't paid that shit in 5 years. My accountant says I ain't got to pay it.
No,
yeah,
you
I got to
do.
send it in every month.
I don't.
State tax,
I don't charge
you,
people sales tax on
if
anything.
Tim is, wait.
I'm providing a service.
Tim, let me ask you
What?
this: Is window cleaning in Ohio commercially and residentially taxable? That, to your knowledge?
Yes.
Because in Florida,
my tax bill.
in Florida, residential window cleaning is not taxable, but commercial window cleaning is taxable. And residential pressure cleaning or commercial window cleaning, none of those are taxable.
Right.
But we have to pay taxes, sales tax. We collect. They tell you you're not paying it, you're collecting it. We collect sales tax for commercial work.
See, I don't collect sales tax for either.
1997.
And that was at the advice of two fucking different accountants.
Yeah, I don't have to pay that. It's not state.
They're not sending you a notice every so often saying, here's your estimate, because they'll estimate your ass and they'll estimate high, because they'll estimate the average of the state.
Yeah,
and they charge you penalties. And then all of a sudden you're like, fuck.
Well, I mean, I pay my state taxes like clockwork. So, like I said, I like if I'm fucking up, then I guess I'm fucking up then, because the state of Ohio isn't sweating me.
Yeah, the look on Keith's face was like, fuck. Are you good? If you have an account,
I've been sending them money.
Every time the state of Ohio sends me a fucking my tax information or what I owe them, I pay it, and I've never had an issue, not one fucking time.
I would do yourself a favor and quietly go online and look into it, because when I opened my company, I knew sales tax for commercial because my dad was a window cleaner. I told my accountant I need whatever it is to do sales tax, and he said, why would you collect sales tax for your business? I said, because it's a cleaning service. And he looked into it, and I know in Florida it's taxable. You might want to look into that, because aside from what Seth says there, I didn't know, or my accountant didn't know. They don't care. So I would seriously look into it. I hope you don't have to. And maybe only certain counties.
Well, all I can say is this. When I started out, I charged sales tax, and she told me to stop.
Well, I could tell
so
you
I dropped her and got another one, and he told me the same fucking thing. He's like, you shouldn't be collecting sales tax.
What?
Looking it up right now, as I normally do, every time I type in is do you collect sales tax for window cleaning, the only state that pops up is Florida and Texas.
No, because I remember being on Pro Window Cleaning back in the day. I asked the question, is Florida one of the only states that collects sales tax? And people from all over the country were like, no, we pay sales tax. Okay, so I'm just saying to look into it. I'm not.
Well, if they want more than the fucking $2,800 I send them every fucking year, they can suck my fucking dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They can take it out of my house when I'm dead. How about that? Fuck that.
Yeah. So here it is right here.
You'll have to send it to me.
Yeah. It's just a career of building, maintenance, or janitorial services fall under the Ohio Department of Taxation category of taxable service. So any interior, exterior work is charged. Because we went in, they started that in the 90s when they started charging tanning salons a sales tax.
Okay. Well, maybe she's wrong then. I don't know. Well, then, if that's the case, then she's falsified fucking federal documents the last fucking 5 years, so we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. She's about to lose her fucking business.
It says the Ohio Department of Taxation determined that these services are taxable: building maintenance and janitorial services. Okay, but you're not a janitorial company, so and janitorial. Yeah.
I just sent it to TJ.
Yeah, send it
if
to
you
me.
Keep reading it, it says
well, what I'm gonna do,
building any tangible personal property located there.
Right.
No, hey, listen, where I got fucked on this, you can send all your money you want, but fucking when you're dealing with Groupon, Angie's List and shit like that, they don't collect sales tax. So I'm got dinged with every bit of fucking shit I've sold on Angie's List. I'm gonna have to pay sales tax on.
Now, I don't know how it is in Ohio, but I had a sales tax audit here in Florida. And for every month, either you didn't pay or you paid under, it's a $50 late fee, then interest on the money you owe them, which could only be, my problem arose because in one county it was 6.5%, and another county it was 7%, and I was working in both and charging 6.5 across the board. So I owed 0.5%.
I'm going to court Monday for this shit.
Whoa,
yeah,
bastard.
I've been audited 3 years in a row and clean bill of sale every
by
year.
Who? Yeah, but by who? The IRS?
Yes.
No, that's not the same thing. Estate tax is the Department of Revenue in your state. It has nothing to do with the IRS.
Okay.
Nothing.
Right.
No, yeah, because I collect
I guess, like I said, they must be laying in wait. They must be setting me up for the long haul. Because when the Department of Revenue sends me a fucking bill and says it needs paid, I pay the motherfucker. And if they're holding back bills, then that's on them.
I'll send you the portal to where you have to pay sales tax. Just read into it, and if you got to start doing it, just start adding to the bill. And collect and then send it in every month, and don't act like not easy peasy.
Everything with me and window cleaning and all this, everything is about to change dramatically anyway. So, yeah, I'm just going through the motions.
Why, you going different? You going on new
I
shit?
think I might just be done.
Burnout setting in.
Yeah, I think I might just be done. I think I might just be done. It might be just going in another direction. Honestly, that's where I'm at with, just because of the way everything is now. Just everything's so fucked up. You know what I mean? It's just too fucked up. You know what I mean? And I know, what I gotta do and what I need to be doing to survive in the winter, doing what I do, and I'm not going to be doing that this year. So. I've got bills to pay.
A singular year, though. You know what I mean? This could just be like a one-off.
Well, then if it is just a one-off, then maybe I'll come back to it.
That's just for later, T.
Yeah.
Just information for later. Don't sweat none of that shit.
I'm not sweating it at all. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean?
If you're not getting like a shit ton of letters in the mail, you ain't got shit to worry about. Just read into it. If you gotta do it, start doing it.
Whatever they send me, whatever the state of Ohio sends me, and whatever the IRS sends me, what they put on that, I do exactly what they say and send it back to them. That's what I do. If it's wrong, then they're wrong, not me. So I have I keep all of my fucking, I have what do you want to call a cashier's check wrote out, so I have stubs for every fucking one of them, so they know You know what I mean?
I do the same thing. I
don't. First of all, I don't want you. I don't want you. Yeah, I don't want you to have no fucking check out of my personal account. First of all, I don't want you to have my routing number. I want you to work for that shit.
Right.
Second of all,
Right.
I feel like that's the best way for me because the money's gone. I don't have to wait for this cocksuckers to pull it out
You don't have to
6
worry
months
about
from now. You know what I mean? So
Right.
and on the back end, as advice from my accountant and fucking my bankers, both they're like, you should keep a record of this. This is the way I would do it, so you have a record of this. So.
No, it's smart to do it that way. But to be honest, with what TJ said, I can't picture, for me, ever doing anything different than what I'm doing. Like, I can't picture ever working for someone again. I've been doing this almost 7 years now on my own. I can't. I'm too far gone.
Well,
I'm too far gone to work.
I guess I'll go fucking from job to job like a vagabond. Then I guess I'll get fired a lot. You know what I mean?
Like, you got too much skill at one profession. Get out. I mean, like, you're a good carpenter, but like you're a good window cleaner too. You know what I mean?
I know. I just, I'm fucking fed up with it. It's just I'm fed up. I'm fed up with all the bullshit. I'm just tired of it.
You might need a break, That's
just tired of it. This fucking shit that's going on now is really trying my fucking patience. You know what I mean? Really trying my patience. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like
Mark's been doing it for what? Almost 30 years now? You've probably seen ups and downs of window cleaning.
Nobody's seen anything like
here's
this.
The thing that I see. Here's the thing that I see, and this has been on my mind. In 2008, when the crash came and the economy tanked, okay, I've said this before. My car dealerships that were going twice a month came back eventually as once a month. My car dealerships that went once a month come in every other month, and everybody slashed the services, not because it was expensive, not because they said, well, shit, we just went 6 months without window cleaning, and it looked like shit, but we really don't need it, okay? Right. And that's what I'm seeing now, is that my restaurants, my high-end restaurants have cut me out for the last 3.5, 4 months, and they're like, we're coming back and we're making some money, but you know what? We're not bringing that back right now. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? And I knew, it's like I said to people like, oh, I can't wait till everything opens. Like, well, that doesn't mean they're going to sign you up.
Right.
You're not needed.
Right.
We're a luxury item.
Right.
Now, residential, I'm glad that you guys are staying busy with your houses, Seth and T and Tim. Commercially, I'm still 35 to 40% down. I'm just now starting to see the wheels turn. My furniture stores came back. I have a chain of 10 restaurants, and I got a call today that one of them is coming back. I got calls from a couple other big restaurants, and two of them, actually, I cleaned them up after 3 months, and then they said, we're going to go on call, okay? And I didn't tell them, because I have told people I'm not an on-call service. You're not going to call me on Tuesday for a cleaning on Wednesday, and I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm a route-oriented person. That every Monday I'm here, every Wednesday I'm here, every Friday I'm here. But I have to take it right now. You understand? So now I'm accepting it. But there's going to come a point in time if things start to get better when I'm going to go into these restaurants and say, listen, you need to find someone else because I can't come every 6 weeks and you expect me to scrub this mess up, okay, for the same price, that 1/4 or 1/2 of what I was doing before. That's not right. I can't do that,
Right. Well, see, that's so, and I'm looking at it the same way you're looking at it, Mark, that it's not so much I'm like, oh, man, the coronavirus is fucking stopping me from working. But when this whole shit goes, they've went this whole time without having their fucking windows cleaned. You know what I mean? They're going to go a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to get fucking worse and worse and worse. It would be nice. It would be nice if
Wendy's is still selling hamburgers.
Yep.
You know
and it would be nice.
That's what sucks.
If I got if my Wendy's went back on rotations like they were before, I wouldn't have a care in the world. I wouldn't worry about anything. I'd be fine. I'd make it. I'd get through. No problem. Yeah. But that being said, that's not happening. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it. You know what I mean? It's been since fucking March since I touched I did one of the restaurants, and I did it for nothing. I just did the outside. I just went and did it for nothing. Actually, since this went on. I think I've done every single one of them outside only, but for free.
Let me ask you a question, T. Are those Wendy's allowing customers inside?
No,
No, really.
their dining rooms
Okay.
are closed. That's why they cut off
so-
window cleaning.
Yes. So if and when they open up for interior dining for 50%, like we're at 50% here in Florida, and we're about to go to phase 2, which will be 75%, and then movie theaters and shit can open up. But just a suggestion to you, if you go into a phase where they're allowing the dining to open and they can do 50%, I would, if I was you, I would show up there with a mask, uncalled, wash the fucking thing in and out, say hello to the manager and just say, hey,
Yeah.
I just wanted to get back to normal. There's no charge for this, and let you know I'm still here for you. And you'll probably hook them back into service because they'll go, you know what? I forgot all about that. Because unfortunately, we live, eat, and sleep window cleaning and pressure washing and gutter cleaning and all that. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. You fly under the radar.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's like when they call when the one manager called me and said, "Hey, can you come and do the windows?" I just went and did them. She's like, messaged me a few days later. She's like, "They look so good." She goes, "You didn't leave a bill." I was like, "Well, it's on me." And she's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You know, whatever's whatever." The same restaurant that you and I did, that restaurant, I did that one on the outside for nothing.
Yeah.
So
I had a restaurant call me. It's a once a month in and out. It's a nice ticket, and he called me and said, "I got to put you on hold." And I said, "How about this? I'm not going to charge you. I'll still clean it." And he says, "I appreciate that." He says, "Trust me, I'm not getting rid of you. I can't do it." And I go, "Okay, how about just the outside?" Okay, so I keep my schedule, no charge, and you'll catch up with me later. And he goes, "Here's the problem with that, Mark. If corporate finds out, if someone from corporate drives by, that they won't believe that you're doing it for free, and I'm going to have a huge issue with my job." Because we were told 0 outside vendors unless we approve them. And he goes, "And I have to stand firm on that." And I'm like, "No problem. Just keep me in mind." And I still haven't heard back from him, you know?
Right. You know, it is what it is. Figure out a way to get through it one way or the other. But, you know, we'll figure it out.
I mean, it's we're not the first ones to go through this, and we won't be the last ones.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what I've found is, like, I've gotten real creative with, how much money's coming in and out. I mean, especially for me, I have a shop, I have trucks, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've had to get creative with, like, all right, like, where can I cut out this? Where can I cut out that? Where can I, you know, save to, like, make the same money I was making before? And so I've learned a lot of my spending was very frivolous. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't making my money back on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well,
So
cool, Henry. Then you shouldn't have any problem buying a fucking carbon fiber trad pole now, huh?
Yeah, motherfucker. But for me, like, I just got 4 Wendy's, but just for power washing the dumpster area and the drive.
That's good work, though.
I tried to get the window clean. They were like, "Nah." I'm like, "Well, what about the drive-through? Like, that's really busy for you."
Let me ask you a question. Do they have a window cleaner?
Yeah, they do.
That's probably why.
Then you can't. Fuck
He's not good, and they don't. They have.
He's not good.
Doesn't matter. He could be related to someone in.
Yeah,
in
don't.
the,
I wouldn't
in
step
the, in
on
the
toes.
restaurant.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
step on toes unless you need to.
Yeah.
It's fish. But I feel like if I come in, I've already done a cleaning of all 4 of the drive-thrus. They were super happy. They're really happy with the dumpster area. Like, I got there early to time it when they were, like, taking the dumpster out, and then I cleaned it. So even if that's only, like, once every, like, 6 months, I'm still in their head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've come and done what I'm supposed to. So, like, selling the window cleaning, it's
You're in the perfect
easier.
You're in the perfect position because a lot of companies won't put all the eggs in one basket. So if fish fucks up, you know,
Boom,
if they
you're
do
there.
like I do and stand in a fucking booth and get fired, right? You're the next in line, you know, booth life.
Yeah,
We need
and that's
t-shirts that say booth life.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got.
and my own thing is, like, I didn't lose money, I made money. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like at the end of the day, it's like I've just gone after stuff differently. You know what I mean?
Right.
That
I would walk in there after you've been turned down, if you just got the account, run them for 6 to 8 months, and go, "Hey, you know, I understand you got these guys here. and I'm only saying it because it's fish. But I would say, hey, we can give you a package price for windows and pressure washing.
Yeah.
Save you a few bucks probably on those windows because they don't really look so good. But
Well,
look, if the guy's doing his job, if he's doing his job and he shows up, leave it the fuck alone.
Well,
He ain't making no money anyway,
when around here they make okay money, but so when I power washed, I did like all the walkways around it, and I got splatter everywhere, so I cleaned all the windows on the outside while I was there, just as like a courtesy. You know what I mean? Like, you do work, and like I'm not gonna fuck it up for him, but
no, but keep your window cleaning skills in their mind by doing that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Purposely spray the fucking window and make it look accidental. Grab your tools, wash the window while the manager watches you. Don't say a word and leave. Now she's got it in her head that guy knows how to clean windows. So if this other guy comes in and sucks, we're going to get rid of him.
So in the past, year I've been doing the podcast with you guys, I've implemented some of your strategies, and I've picked up. I have 6 restaurants on rotation now. When I had 0, you know what I mean? I have 6 that I do every 2 weeks for $250.
Nice.
And like, stuff I wouldn't have gone after is now stuff I'm going after. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, it's in my wheelhouse. I can get that done. You know what I mean? So it's definitely helped. I don't know if it's helped people watching it, but it's helped me. So I'll take it.
All right, man. We'll have Jersey on next week. I think Jersey will be here next week. We appreciate you guys watching.
Hey, good seeing you, Tim.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Tim. It's nice seeing everybody. We will see you next week. Peace out.
Yeah.
Is this thing on?